And hello again, folks. It is I, Kamikaze, here to bring you some more Danganronpa. Last time we left off with Kurumi being a total bitch by killing friends. As I make a creaking sound. Definitely gotta get myself a better footrest.
Huh?
I'll work with what
What's
I've
the
got,
matter?
though.
Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Closing argument, start! Ah, it's this thingy. So... How do I change again? Left mouse button? Or left bumper? There we go. So we got handcuffed victim, rubber inner tube, piranhas swarming, which, well, there's piranhas swarming. Evidence that made... Oh, made of metal. Well, it's the, handcuffs. Oh, wait, where is that? Oh, 3 more right answers. Okay, I gotta remember how this works. Wrong. It says, oh, because I have all the panels to choose from. Ugh. One of these days I'll learn. Thin and long. That's what you said. It was used as a partition. That was not... Where the gym was a rope tied to. No, come on. I hate these controls. Before the murder, what was put on the victim's wrist? Handcuffs. What was taken from the pool? Whoops, not that button. Handcuffs. Oh, I didn't know that was it. I was actually looking for that one. Huh. It works, whatever. This was... was used to transport the body. Nope. Okay, and then hanged it into tube. Where's the body carried to? And then there's only one more answer. Dun da da da!
This is the truth of the case! The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act.
It's magic!
When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick.
But why him?
The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone.
What would she have done if she didn't have the chance to be alone?
It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank.
As they get their fingers gnawed off?
Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym.
I mean, they did that all in 5 minutes.
And used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window.
I guess they could have just jumped
Once
out via
there,
that window.
They opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool.
That's not really thrown, but we'll go with that.
These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder.
Whack.
First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind.
Well, there was a crack in his skull.
Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They
I still don't
removed the
understand,
cable
but
from the
why?
tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. the rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes.
Couldn't she have just started filling up the pool because it wouldn't have had her actually swim in the pool? She would just fill it up and then use the rope to pull the crap closer to her. Don't they usually have like a pool skimmer or something?
The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves.
Those are some pretty nice gloves.
But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence: the fabric and the inner tube.
I mean, it's at night. No one's gonna do, like, no one's up doing anything. Fill up the damn pool. Then you can, well, get your shit. Plus, I would have put the cable back into the guy's room.
They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
If she's the ultimate maid, she would have found a way of cleaning up after herself. She is not the ultimate maid. Complete.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available.
Of course she'd use them if they were available. But there's other things she could have used to slow her down.
Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic.
That is pretty sadistic. And now I have an
Thanks to
audience.
him, at
Joan
least the
has
game
joined me
became
in a call
really interesting.
while I finish up this recording. But, I mean, it didn't have to be her gloves. There had to have been, like, dozens of other things she could have used to slow her descent.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need
I
to
would miss
worry.
Joan if you, look at the, Discord.
Oh, Monodam.
Normally I
Like
don't
a mommy
add
taking
calls
care
on
of
here,
her
but
sick child.
I wanted to make sure she didn't know I was ignoring her.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Great, now we get to see how she dies. I can vote for whoever I want. I'm gonna vote for myself. I'm the culprit. I deserve to die.
Now then, it
Even though I'm
seems
not.
the voting us.
Whoops. Two people voted for me. Who else voted that I... Oh, well, then again, I guess Kirumi probably voted for me. One of these times it's probably going to be really
chosen
close.
as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Well, obviously we did the correct one. After seeing how the previous girl died, I really am not looking forward to this one. Because that was horrific. All rise. Hi, it looks like I got an A rank? No, I got a B rank. Damn. 2 C's and a B gave me only a B rank? That's kind of dumb.
Oh my!
But still don't know why she did it. Did we get to see her motive video?
Thank goodness.
Oh, you little shit. I hope you get killed next.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah,
I didn't suspect her at all. Wait, did I suspect her? I don't remember. It's been so long between episodes, I don't remember who I ever suspect for any reason.
Wait!
I know I didn't want her to be the culprit.
No way.
Yoo-hoo! The truth is,
Huh?
Hey!
Damn it.
That's what I don't understand. She was like there to serve everyone, but she turned around and, well, didn't.
no way!
Shut up!
Say,
That's a good
Ow.
question. Did she even care about us?
No.
Oh.
What?
Kurumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? Forgot no one was talking, so I have to talk for them. Oh. I didn't even consider she got a request from her
What's
photo video.
wrong? I do not agree.
Regret.
Damn.
Please!
Yeah, spit it out.
Understood. I shall take that request.
Well, you know.
Yes. That is correct.
What are you saying?
May I?
Wait, did she get her own motive video?
Hey,
Yes.
The fuck's going on? Huh? No, no.
The Cubs did.
Oh!
huh?
Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
What, was their names on the stupid monopads?
Eh?
I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Yeah? Yeah, yeah!
Daddy!
Hey, Father!
Hey,
What? You stupid!
Will now.
Alright, can we continue and end this? Thank you.
Oh, I see.
Hey!
What's wrong? Yes.
So,
Okay.
That's right.
Before Daddy gets bored again.
by popular demand, it's time for the motive video!
Yay, motive video,
Who's the most
huzzah!
important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to
Make this country great again.
and transferred all his authority to her.
Make the country good again. Hey, that works.
No
Probably
one
better off than Trump
suspected
anyway.
that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple.
I haven't seen that, like, picture effect since, like, the early 90s.
What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Huh?
What?
Yes.
Remembered.
Wait!
What is this?
I do not agree. This is my selfless devotion.
Oh. Well.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
I see.
Huh?
Well, I mean, given the fact that this is a game, I can totally believe that she's the Prime Minister.
You really don't get it.
How rude!
I see.
Incredible.
But
Actually,
Dot, dot, dot.
yoo-hoo!
I do not know.
Because this is the unprecedented crisis. Our memory's lost.
That's...
Wait, isn't it just like the ultimate hunt?
That is correct.
Huh?
I do not know.
Inside the end wall? What is the end wall?
This is my selfless devotion.
Selfless devotion, my ass.
My apologies.
If so...
Well, I guess that's logical to do that. I mean, it does make sense. It's not like an evil purpose, but still.
I don't like that. Why?
I mean, I don't know if he's being serious or not, because this guy's been a little dickhead the entire time. I'm just... I don't know.
Wait!
Always messing around.
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
Huh?
Lying is beyond her power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
We can shove it up
What
his
are
bare
you trying
bum.
to pull?
cuz. Shing!
Shut up!
Oh? Dang it!
That's true, we didn't talk about
Oh,
Rion
I
anymore.
see.
Well, we'll find out why she killed Ryoma specifically in the next episode, because I like I like making you guys wait, and gals, and people, and whatever else, because it's a little entertaining. So, I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, I will see you in the next one. Either that or you just want to watch the next one to find out what happens. Either way is fine with me. I just gotta save this, and I'll see you in the next one. Whenever that happens. Good day.